KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
And welcome back to the Polar Bear pregame show. The Polar Bears back and better than ever. You'll find them at the south end of the city of Preston. Stop in tonight after the game for some great Friday night desserts. Well, let's take a look at some of the other games going on around the state tonight. Brought to you by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto. Stop by and see how much you can save at Naylor Insurance. It's 223 North State Street in Preston. Other games on the schedule around the area tonight. Hillcrest is at Blackfoot this evening. Thunder Ridge takes on Madison. It'll be Highland at Rigby. Idaho Falls takes on the number 1 team in Shelley. Aberdeen will be at Rockland. Skyline will face Bonneville. Minico will take on Twin Falls. Mountain Home will be at Buell. Canyon Ridge goes to Burley. Wood River is at Jerome tonight. Sugar Salem takes on Teton. It's Awanee at Boise. Caldwell is at Bishop Kelly, and Valley View will take on Ridgeview. And that's your look at other games going on this evening, brought to you by Naylor Insurance. Stop by 223 North State Street in Preston to see how much you can save on home, health, life, and auto insurance from Naylor Insurance. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. Starting lineups and the opening tap are on the way next. It's the Preston Lady Indians as they take on the Pocatello Lady Thunder. It's all on the way here on KACH, mylocalradio.com, and on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
It's time for Preston High School Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch. Relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training. Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners, when planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement of Preston Broadcasting LLC and Preston High School, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without express written consent of Old West Media is strictly prohibited. Well, welcome back here to the Pocatello High School. First of all, let us apologize for a couple of things right off the top. Sorry, we had a little internet issue there. We dropped our signal from here in Pocatello, so you missed a good portion of the pregame show. We'll also apologize for no video tonight, as the Pocatello School District, again, will not allow us to shoot video here tonight because of the NFHS cameras. So, again, we'll have just a good old radio broadcast for you tonight from Pocatello. It's senior night here at Pocatello, so they're announcing their seniors onto the floor. They have, 2 or 3 seniors, so just a couple of seniors, I guess it is, for their team. But we can go back to John and kind of pick up a little bit of where we were talking about before we had to take a break. The fact that this is a very tough assignment tonight for the Lady Indians. Yeah,
it's never easy for the Indians, especially against Pocatello with their program that they've got here and the size and the youth of the program that they have. We were just watching senior night, only 2 seniors, and those were the 2 shorter ones on the team. So they're going to have a good program for a couple more years.
They get ready for the national anthem here in Pocatello. We owe the guys back in the studio a commercial break because of the loss of signal. We'll take the time out. Be back with the opening tip right after this.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts Car Quest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
At Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, we aren't just protecting things with walls and wheels, we're protecting people, because everything and everyone that is important to you is important to us. This is Brittany and Braden Smith, your local Farm Bureau agents, celebrating another wonderful year here in Franklin County as your trusted insurance advisors. Whether it's home, auto, life, commercial, or farm insurance, we are here for you. Give us a call at 208-852-2364 or just stop by our office at 33 South 1st East in Preston to see how we can make insurance simple for you.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security. Welcome back here to Pocatello's. They're announcing the starting lineups onto the floor. Starting lineup tonight for the Indians, it will be Macy Knapp getting a start here this evening. Also getting a start, it's Dottie Keller. Taylor Wakely will start tonight as well for the Indians, as will Brightly Harris and Braylee Galloway. Although we will let you know that Ella Marlowe and Ellie Nelson are expected to see some playing time tonight, which is good news for the Indians.
Yeah, they're both dressed and they're both ready to play. It might be a slow start, but we really wish Ellie especially it's a good luck because, hoping that back problem is fixed or getting fixed.
We're hoping she'll see some playing time. She was the trainer is here for the Indians. He was supposed to examine her after the opening warm-ups tonight to be able to clear her to see some playing time tonight. So we know that Ella Marlowe was ready, is cleared to play. There was still some question about Ellie Nelson, so we're hoping that she will be able to play tonight. She is in uniform and on the bench, so that's good news for Preston, as they need a little bit of muscle inside.
Yeah, that's where Ella Marlowe comes in. She's very strong. She's probably the one with the most confidence of going inside and hustling for the ball. She does a great job in there, and she gets it back out to, if she gets the rebound, she can clear it, get it back out to where they can make a play.
Starting lineup tonight for the Pocatello Thunder, it is the sophomore Abby Lust who will get a start tonight. Liv Marshall will start this evening as well. Kinsey and Garza will get a start this evening, and why not? She's one of the best players in the state. Also, Emmy Quall will start this evening, as will Ella Hawkinson. Your starting five tonight for the Pocatello Thunder. And your starters for tonight's game brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding community since 1925.
An interesting thing, Dan, the Pocatello's in a pink and white uniform versus their red and white. I guess it's a cancer deal that they're trying to establish there. Be
a breast cancer awareness type of uniform they're wearing. Preston in their road blues trimmed in white with white numerals. So they'll throw it up. Preston will go from left to right here in the opening half, as the opening tap is controlled by the Thunder. As they get it up into the front court, swing it over as it comes to Lusk. Lusk back out top, now back in the left corner. Hawkinson looks at a three right away and hits it.
That Hawkinson, she's left-handed, but she has a pretty shot for that left hand going up. Makes a good shot. She's a good shooter.
She had 4 points in that first game against the Indians this year and almost matched that with one shot. As Preston with their first possession up into the front court, as it comes to Harris on the left side, swing it over to Wakely right side, back out top to Harris on the angle left. Free throw line extended left as it comes to Wakely, back out top. Taylor has it there, almost traveled, now gives it back to Keller. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Keller dribbles through one defensive pressure, and then she's the ball held up, and it's going to stay with Preston, which is a break for them because they get a reset on the shot clock. It was down to like 4 seconds.
Right, that was close, and that Galloway, that Pocatello was in a man-to-man defense, so they're really strong in that area, giving the Indians a little bit of trouble there.
Or will it reset? No, it will not, as they change it back. There's just 2 seconds on the shot clock when Preston will bring the ball inbounds, so they have to be aware of that. And Coach Coons is yelling that from the bench. They get it into Keller. Off the glass, no good. The rebound comes off to the Thunder. Quickly up into the front court. Lusk has it on the left side. Down low to Garza. She has it knocked away on a double team. As it picked up there by Keller, who's double teamed now before she can get out of the back court. As she'll play it over to Harris. As Brightly gets it up into the front, 47 feet. Left side to Wakely. Back out top to Keller. Try to get it inside to Galloway. She fumbled it. Picked up by Harris. Now they get it back down low again as it comes to Knapp along the left sideline, the left baseline. To Wakely. Back out top to Galloway. She'll hold it there. Again, the clock running down. It's down to 6 seconds again here for the Indians. Down to Harris with 3. She wants to drive, dribbles it off her foot. It's another turnover picked up by Lusk, and she'll bring it quickly back up into the front court. Give it back to Garza. Her 3 is good again.
You know, those two, Lusk and Garza both, they're great shooters, and they're both from long range also.
Garza struggled in that game at Preston. Come to find out she had been sick all day. We got a chance to chat with her a little bit before the game tonight.
Yeah, she felt bad because I asked her how her season was going, and she's good, she says, except for that game where she was sick.
Harris to Knapp, free throw line extended right. Preston holds it there. They get it back to Keller, and a push in the back as Keller accepted the pass at the right elbow as the foul is going to go against Emma Quall.
Yeah, the senior.
So it's her first foul of the game against either side. Preston has the ball out of bounds, baseline front court as they lob it into Keller. Keller in the paint, throws it up toward the hoop, no good. Tapped once, Galloway tries to pick it up. Keller does, and she has her shot blocked and controlled there by the Thunder as they quickly get it back up in the front court. Lusk down low, Garza missed the layup, tough chance. But Preston able to control the rebound. Once again, here comes Harris back up into the front court. Harris to Wakely, down low to Keller, and she's going to be fouled as they'll stay at this end.
That'll be 2 on the senior. Yeah.
And they're going to call that a non-shooting foul. That's interesting. So Preston will have the ball again down low as that foul will go against Quall, so her second. And the inbounds pass is picked off by the Thunder as here comes Hawkinson back up into the front court. Top of the key. Marshall looks at a 3. Good. They've hit 3 threes. They lead 9-0.
Yeah, they've expanded. I was kind of hoping to keep the big one, the big girls out, the center, and give us a chance for rebound and a putback, but they're shooting the lights out from the outside.
Wakely couldn't make the little short jumper. Quickly coming the other way. Here is Lusk as she beats everybody down the court, gets the layup, and it's 11-0 as Camille Kuntz needs a timeout for the Indians. Timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, remember to go in and you can update your look today at Magnolia Road, 12 North State Street in Preston. We'll be right back on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
KACH, My Local Radio.
So we talked about this being a tough start for the Indians. They need to have a good night. They trail 11-0 almost halfway into the first quarter here tonight.
Well,
First, go ahead, John.
Oh, I was just going to say there's no doubt that Pocatello wants to prove that they're state worthy. And so they're putting it on.
It's senior night. They have something to prove as Ellie Nelson is on the floor for the first time this year. She literally hasn't played since the turn of the calendar, as the shot from the outside is no good. Again, here comes the Thunder on the run back the other way. As inside, Hawkinson pull it back outside to Marshall, get it back down low to Garza on the left block, and she's fouled trying to go up for the layup.
That should go on Wakely, I believe.
Yes, it will. Taylor's first, and the first against the Indians as a team.
You know, Addie Romney had a 3-point shot down here, and you could tell she's been out for a couple of weeks.
First shot by Garza is no good. The first quarter of tonight's game brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700. Garza's second shot is good. So Garza's got 4, and it's 12-0. As coming up back up into the front court, it's Romney for the Lady Indians. Gives it back to Keller. Tough defense there by the Thunder. As it comes back to Romney, top of the key. Look inside, try to get it to the cutting Nelson. They couldn't, so they give it back to Keller. Back to Romney as they'll lob it down inside. Tried to get it to Keller, but the pass was behind her as she cut to the basket, and it goes out of bounds, and it go back over to Pocatello.
I believe Garza just barely touched it and took it off to a different direction.
So back up in the front court. Ball on the right side, comes back to the top of the key to Hawkinson. Back to Hagler just into the game. She cuts through the lane, throws it up, and she's going to be fouled.
That's on Marlowe.
That'll be a shooting foul as Ella Marlowe into the game tonight. So as promised, we do see both of the injured Indians who had missed 6-7 games, as the first shot here by Hagler is good. So Hagler gets her first point tonight and steps back up to the free throw line. The second one rattles around and is no good, and Keller has the rebound there for Preston. As Romney will bring it back up into the front court. 3:20 to play here in the first quarter, and that ball taken away there, and then a holding foul as Marshall took the ball away, then she was fouled in the backcourt.
Yeah, that little frustration foul there on Romney.
That's first on Romney. That's 3 team fouls against the Indians here in the first quarter tonight. So here comes Taylor Rogers just into the game, up into the front court. Hagler has it, free throw line extended left. Fakes, tries to go back and forth, a little windshield wiper move against Marlowe, and then finally gives it up back to the top of the key. As they'll swing it back out top again. Over to Addie Johnson over on the right side in the corner. Lob it inside. Nice play there by Nelson to step in front of Garza and intercept the pass as they get it to Keller in the backcourt. They'll give it to Romney as Preston will try to get on the board. They trail 13-0 here in the first quarter. To Wakely over on the left side, top of the key. She gives it back to Nelson. Nelson will give it back to Romney. Driving down the middle, it gets cut off. She'll kick it back outside to Keller. They close out on Keller very quickly as the pass inside is going to go off the hands of Marlowe and out of bounds.
Yeah, that's it's tough. She was Marlowe was double teamed underneath there when Garza was one of them, and so I thought it went off of Garza, but they said it came off of
2.5 to play. 2.5 to play here in the first quarter. 13-0 Pocatello leading here over the Indians on senior night here at Pocatello High School. Johnson, top of the key. Kicks it back outside, back to Hawkinson, wants to drive, doesn't, gives it back to Hagler for 3. That's no good. Long rebound comes off to Nelson. She'll give it to Harris. Harris gets across the timeline, back into the front, 47 feet here for the Indians. Comes to Romney on the right side. Lob it down inside to Nelson, goes off the glass, hard bounce, will not go down. She tries to save it on the floor, and in fact it's going to stay with the Indians as they're going to say that the ball was touched by Rogers down there along the baseline. So Romney will bring it back in with 1:56 left in the quarter. They lob it into Harris. Harris, little head and shoulder move, gets it back outside. Romney for 3, short as the rebound comes off to Rogers. Rogers will push back up into the front court as they get it ahead to Johnson. Johnson, shake and bake move against Harris. Back into the right corner. Now kick it back out to the top of the key as it comes back to Rogers again. Swing it back over onto the right side. Back to Johnson. Crosses over the top of the key. They lob it down inside. Little turnaround jumper. Needs a bounce. Will not get it as Hawkinson can't get the roll as Romney has the rebound there for the Indians with 1:25 left in the quarter. As ball knocked away. And then Romney
tripped her.
Yeah, just kind of stuck her knee out a little bit and knocked her feet out from under her. And Romney will draw her second foul. That's 4 on Preston here in the first quarter.
That brings Galloway and Wakely back in.
So Romney goes off.
Or Macy Napa came back in.
1:15 to play here in the first. As Rogers gives it back to Hagler, top of the key. Back to Johnson, wants to drive free throw line, kick it back outside, bounce it down inside to Hawkinson. Preston completely overran the ball as Hawkinson missed the layup. Into the left corner, it'll be a double dribble.
Yeah, it was actually a good play by Pocatello right there and got the easy layup, but it went up and over the basket. So, fortunate break for the Indians.
We go under 1 minute to play in the quarter, 55 seconds left. Wakely has it on the right side, top of the key, gives it down low. Nelson banks it in as Preston finally gets on the board as Ellie Nelson hits the little short jumper.
And Ellie's made a difference since she's been in. Some good rebounds, good blocks.
Hawkinson for three from straight away.
Yeah, the Indians need some quick shots like that, some offensive boards.
That's 4 threes in the quarter for the Thunder, and it's 16-2. 25 seconds left. Wakely comes back across the top of the key again. Once again, they go down to Nelson. She has her shot blocked out of bounds by Hawkinson.
Yeah, with Hawkinson, Lusk, and Garza, when they're in the game, that's a good front line.
Wakely gets it into Harris. She'll look at a three right away and hit it. Brightly Harris hits a three. It's now 16-5. Preston's trimmed the lead down to 11. Driving down the lane, Rogers throws it up in the air. She caught it herself. That's got to be a travel, but she stepped out of bounds anyway.
Yeah, she was out of bounds, but good defense by the Indians that time, forcing her underneath the basket.
Just 4 seconds left in the quarter. Harris gets it at midcourt. She'll give it off to Wakely. You got to shoot it. Taylor for three at the buzzer is no good. So a good opening quarter for the Pocatello Thunder. They lead the Indians 16-5 after the first quarter. We'll go to the second on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
ACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You. Not just a name, but a commitment.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, show times, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org. And showing this weekend at the Worm Creek, it is Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom, rated PG-13. For showtimes and ticket information, look at their website at wormcreek.org. So Pocatello has the ball to start the second quarter with an 11-point lead, 16-5. Bringhurst into the game for the first time. She tries to cut across the key, and she's tied up. And the alternating possession rule will give the ball back to the Indians. Preston gets the ball in under full court pressure as it comes to Harris. Harris to Knapp. Quickly up into the front court to Wakely. She'll shoot from 17. Needs a bounce. Just rolls off the rim. As down low, it's Marlowe fighting for the rebound as she'll fall on it underneath the basket. And they're going to give it to Pocatello once again as a held ball.
Well, that was what I was hoping for. I'd like to see Galloway take a few more shots from the outside. She's a very good shooter from the outside.
Rogers to Hagler, just above the free throw line, knocked away by the Indians and taken away by the Lady Indians. As Marlowe gets it up in the front court, they swing it up in the front court. It comes to Gallo, drives the left baseline. She goes up and she's fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line to shoot two. Tonight's game brought to you by North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. You'll find them on State Street at the north end of the city of Preston. The foul's going to go against Hagler. It's her first against the Lady Thunder here in the second quarter. And the first free throw here by Galloway is no good. 16-5, 7:17 remaining here in the first half. As Galloway back to the free throw line again. Makes the second.
Get her confidence up there, start her shooting. She can make them.
Averages about 3.5 points a game. As they get it all the way down low, back to Lusk just into the game. As Lusk able to throw it, but she throws it right to Taylor Wakely. Back up into the front court to Harris on the right side. She brings it back across the top of the key. On the left side, it goes to Galloway. Down low to Knapp. She throws it up left-handed. No good, but a foul on the rebound.
That's going to be Marlowe.
As it's going to go against Ella Marlowe, and that'll be 2 on her. First team foul of the second quarter against the Lady Indians here as well. So just under 7 minutes to play here in the first half as Rogers gets it back up in the front court to Lusk. Oh, great pass down low along the baseline to bring her. She missed the layup. Garza gets the rebound, can't get it to go down. As Preston able to take it away as Galloway tries to throw it up the court to Wakely and throws it up over her head and out of bounds.
Yeah, Macy Knapp had a great block on Garza down here that stopped her from getting an easy bucket. Nice job by Macy. Defensively.
About a minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pocatello's lead is 10. It's 16-6. Rogers, turnaround jumper by Lusk. Just in front of the free throw line is good. Lusk has her first 2 points of the game, and it's 18-6. As now she puts on the full court pressure, she follows Harris. With Brightly finally able to get around her, she gets the ball up in the front court. To Wakely, now back to Harris, back at the top of the key. Comes back to Wakely, free throw line extended right. She tries to drive along the baseline, stops, pops, air ball as it's too long, and Lusk has the rebound there. Quickly back up into the front court as it comes there again to Bringhurst along the baseline. To Marshall all the way back outside. A three-pointer put up by Rogers, good again. And another timeout for the Preston Indians. 5:52 remaining here in the second quarter. As Pocatello now has extended the lead, it's 21-6 here in the second quarter. And the timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in and update your look at Magnolia Road. You'll find them in downtown Preston. This is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Group presentation of Preston Indian basketball.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
Ball in, back court, get it up into the front court. The Indians have it there. Wakely back it back out to Harris. Back down low as it comes back there to Marlowe. Turnaround jumper in the lane. The ball just rolls off the rim. No good. As the Thunder have the rebound. Quickly back up the other way. Another three-pointers. Rogers good again.
Putting on a clinic from beyond the arc tonight.
They most certainly are. It's 24-6 as Preston throws the ball away under backcourt pressure. Comes back to Rogers. Put it back up. That's no good. Garza tries to grab the rebound, and she's fouled before she can go back up.
I believe that's going to be on Macy Knapp.
That'll be the first on Knapp, second of the quarter against the Indians. As Garza will bring it in from the baseline front court. She gets it in, comes to Johnson, back to Garza, back outside to Lusk. Throw it down low inside. It's off the hands of its intended target as they try to get it to Marshall, and Preston able to pick the ball up. Harris will bring it back up into the front court. Under 5 minutes to play here in the first half as they hand the ball back to Galloway. Galloway tries to lob it into to Knapp as Lusk able to body up on Knapp and knock the ball away. Quickly here they come back again the other way as Rogers again throws the ball up off the backboard. No good. Lusk with one rebound, gets her own rebound. Back to Garza as she bounces off of of Nelson like a ping pong ball and then missed the shot anyway.
Yeah, that's a good matchup. Ellie and Kennison.
Harris hands the ball to Keller. Jumper straight away from 15. No good. Garza has the rebound underneath. 24-6, Pocatello on top. 4:10 to play in the first half. Down low, it's Garza, or I should say Lusk, able to get the layup. She has 4 points. She had 25 in the first meeting between the two teams. She intercepts the inbounds pass, and she's got another layup. 4 quick points makes it 28-6 as Preston finds themselves down 22. Still 4 minutes to go before halftime. Nelson has it knocked away by Garza as they try to get it down low to Ellie. As again, it'll ball come back over to the Thunder back up in the front court. Back out top, Bringhurst. She'll pop a 3 of her own. That's no good. As Lusk jumps over the top of Knapp and then knocks the ball out of bounds. They're going to call the foul finally. As yes, they will. Loose ball foul against Abby Lusk.
Yeah.
Her first, team second here in the quarter.
The underneath official was going to call it out of bounds, give it back to Pocatello, but the outside official says, no, we got an over the back.
Yeah, they're letting them bang like crazy down low tonight. As it comes to Harris up into the front court. Keller driving. Garza blocks it from behind, takes it away. Gives it off to Rogers, quickly up into the front court. Top of the key. She'll slow the ball up there. Give it off as it comes back to Bringhurst. Back to Rogers again, driving down the middle, gets lost the ball in a crowd as it's picked up there by Keller. She'll give it back as it comes back to Romney. Romney back up in the front court for the Indians. 3 minutes to go exactly here in the first half. Romney to Galway, free throw line extended right. Comes around the screen. Little pick and roll action for Nelson, but they couldn't get to the ball. Back to Romney again over on the left side. Comes back again across the top of the key, still looking inside. And they come back to Keller. Keller tries to bang her way in, gives it off to Nelson, off the glass and in.
That's the kind of move we need. You know, Ellie does a great job when she gets possession. She moves the defender out of the way and gets a nice little layup.
Ellie's got 4, and it's 28-8. Preston trails by 20 with 2:20 to play here in the second quarter. Bounced the ball down low to Quall. She fumbled it, and then she stepped out of bounds. Didn't matter because her pass to get the ball back inside went off of Garza's ankle and went out of bounds anyway.
Yeah. She rifled that in there, and Garza didn't even have a chance to pick it up.
Preston gets the ball back into the front court. It comes back to Keller, back down low to Nelson. Good hustle play by Garza to knock it away before Ellie could get her hands on it. 28-8. Preston trails by 20 with 2:09 to play. Taylor Wakely's going to come back in for the Indians as Galloway's going to go back to the bench.
We need to get Keller involved underneath there. She's got position.
Romney get in, comes to Harris. Oh, nice play as Rogers overran the play. Then there was Harris for the short little jumper to bank it in. 28-10.
Yeah, great job by Brightly.
Preston gets the lead back down under 20 as Thunder have it back up in the front court. It comes to Lusk. Flip it down low to Garza, off her hands and out of bounds. So the ball will go back to the Indians with 1:49 to play. 28-8. As Nelson's going to come out. And Ella Marlowe will come back in. Marlowe had what they thought was a stress fracture in her left foot as they did some more testing and found out it wasn't. Here comes Lusk after intercepting the pass, lay it up and in. Lusk got off to a slow start. Now she's got 8 here in the quarter, and it's 30-10, the lead back to 20. Harris has it on the left side. Skip pass, comes back over to Keller. Wants to drive, dribbles it off her foot, back to Harris. She gets the ball, so she'll pop a 3. It's an air ball. Saved on the floor by Keller as it comes to Quall. Quall gives it off. Rogers back up in the front court. Lusk across the key. Bank it off the glass. No good. Good position by Romney to come down with a rebound. And then Lusk knocks the ball away. It's punched away. It's a good call because Lusk had it, and then it went off of Romney and then out of bounds again.
Yeah, it would have been off us, but Romney jumped up and it went right off of her fingertips.
So pokey ball underneath the underneath their own basket. Sage Hagler will bring it in. 1:06 to play here in the second quarter. 30-10, Pocatello on top. Hagler holding, then finally gets it in out beyond the three-point line to Lusk. Back to Hagler. A three is no good. Garza has the rebound inside, goes back up, and she's fouled.
Yeah, that's going to be on.
I think it's going to be on Wakely.
Yeah.
As Garza had one good step, and Wakely gave her a little bit of a nudge on her way to the basket. That's going to be Taylor's second, and the third against the Indians here in the quarter.
Yeah, Wakely didn't have much of a size chance against Garza there.
First one by Garza is good. Today's game brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. As Garza is going to go back to the free throw line to shoot another. Second one is good again. So Garza makes them both. She still has another year. She's only a junior.
Well, that's what I say. This front line of Pocatello, they're going to be here for at least one more year after this year.
Galloway turns and she's fouled on her jumper from 15. And she'll go to the free throw line. She doesn't have to go far because she was standing right at the line on the foul committed by Hagler. Hagler's second as Galloway goes to the free throw line. First one by Galloway is no good. Hey, John, did you know the Polar Bear Restaurant is back and better than ever?
Yep, and a quick stop for me.
The Polar Bear Restaurant back as you'll find them stop in for lunch or tonight after the game. They're on State Street at the south end of the city of Preston. As Galloway's second free throw is no good again. As Lusk has it, and she brings the ball back up in the front court, quickly up the floor, and goes right through the hands of Hawkinson and out of bounds.
Yeah, this, as we were talking about the front line, Hawkinson, Lusk, and Garza is going to be even better next year.
Harris to Galloway, back up in the front court for the Indians. She stops, free throw line extended right, back to Harris. Back to Knapp in the right corner. Gets it down to Galloway along the baseline. Back down low. Nice little move down there by Marlowe. She couldn't get it to go down. Then she jumps on the ball and is going to be fouled as she tried to cover the ball like she recovered a fumble. As the foul is going to go against Adri Johnson. That's her first.
That's why I say that's one of the strong things about Marlowe. She's not afraid to get on the floor and go after the ball.
Shot no good with 19 seconds left in the first half as the Thunder have it back up into the front court. Johnson, top of the key with 11. The ball comes back to Hawkinson. She holds it there. Thought about giving it to Garza. She keeps it herself, gives it back to Lusk. Her shot pass blocked. Back to Johnson, throws it up at the rim, no good. Knapp able to come down with a rebound, and that's the way the first half will end. As the Indians able to dodge a bullet there and do not give up any more points. However, at the end of the first half, Preston only scores 10 points, 5 in each quarter, and they'll trail by 22 going into the break. It's Pocatello 32, Preston 10. Stay tuned. We'll have the Puppy Steps Training halftime report coming up on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network. We'll be right back.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Step into a realm of beauty and sophistication at Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Immerse yourself in the gentle radiance of our exquisite and popular candles, filling your home with captivating fragrances that embrace the senses. Bring refined tranquility into your home and elevate your connection to harmony through our exquisite decor, all while staying here in Franklin County. Elevate your living space with the allure of Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Visit us today on 10th North Main Street in downtown Preston.
Welcome back. We're at halftime. This is the Puppy Steps Training Halftime Report. Puppy Steps Training is an 8-week board and train program designed to give your puppy a head start in life. Wouldn't your life be better with a well-trained dog from Puppy Steps Training? Well, John, you look at the scoreboard, and the scoring in both the first and second quarters exactly even, as Pocatello outscored the Indians 16-5 in each quarter, and it's 32-10 at the break.
Yeah, like we were talking, Dan, the Indians are in the zone defense, and the Pocatello's making their outside shots, their three-point shots. I think they had 5 of them in the first half. And so, yeah, they're doing a great job that way, Pocatello. But then inside, defensively, we're not getting a whole lot of rebounds either. We can't get the second shot off the boards.
On the offensive side for the Indians, again, that tough defensive pressure by Pocatello. They're having a hard time getting the ball up into the front court, and then hard to establish position to try to get a shot around the basket.
Right. They're not taking the outside shots, but they're not driving to the basket either. If they don't get the pass inside, that's when they shoot, and they're usually double teamed down there in the middle. So they need to kind of move that ball around, take a couple outside shots, pull the defense out, and then go to the basket.
You know, we talked about in the pregame that this is going to be a tough assignment for the Indians tonight. The first game finished 71-37 in favor of Pocatello, and to be quite honest with you, Preston's going to be hard pressed to get to 37 tonight.
Yeah, they're really struggling. Like I say, they're just not getting the shots. They're not getting any outside shots, and the inside shots they're only getting one if they do get one. So,
Pocatello has a little added juice tonight. The fact that it's senior night, they have a thing or two to try to prove to the folks who came out. There's a pretty good crowd tonight on both sides of the arena, especially in the lower part of the bowl, here to watch the Lady Thunder.
Right, and they've got a good following. They're good. They're worth it. They're a good team. They're fun to watch. If you enjoy basketball, if I were just sitting here as a neutral fan, which I'm not tonight, but but the thing of it is, they're still fun to watch.
Yes,
they're
they
a good
are.
team. Good, I'm not going to take anything from them, but
No.
the Indians, they've got talent. We just have to learn how to put it together.
32-10 halftime score. We'll come back, look at the numbers from the first half as we continue on this Bailey Bexted Real Estate Group presentation of Preston Indian basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
At Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, we aren't just protecting things with walls and wills, we're protecting people, because everything and everyone that is important to you is important to us. This is Brittany and Braden Smith, your local Farm Bureau agents, celebrating another wonderful year here in Franklin County as your trusted insurance advisors. Whether it's home, auto, life, commercial, or farm insurance, we are here for you. Give us a call at 208-852-2364 or just stop by our office at 33 South 1st Southeast in Preston to see how we can make insurance simple for you.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
Well, let's look at the numbers from the first half, and the stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency at 208-852-2364. For Pocatello in the first half, Abby Lusk had a total of 8 points. Liv Marshall with 3. Emma Qualls played but did not score. Ellie Hawkinson had 6 in the first half. Taylor Rogers had 3. Kinsey and Garza had 6. And 1 point for Sage Hagler. For the Preston Indians, Knapp, Wakely, and Keller all played in the first half, and none of them scored, as did Ella Marlowe. Addie Romney also did not score in the first half. Brightly Harris had a total of 5 in the first half for the Indians. Ellie Nelson with 4, and Brightly Galloway had 1 point in the first half. 32-10, the halftime score. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. This has been the Puppy Steps Training Halftime Report. Second half coming up right after the break. This is the Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Group presentation of Preston Indian basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs. Third quarter just getting underway as Preston trails by 22 as they have the ball to start the third quarter as they'll go from right to left across your radio dial here in the second half as that will be a traveling call on the fumble recovery by Hawkinson. The ball will stay with the Indians down here in the front court. They get it into Galloway. Back to Wakely, free throw line extended left. Skip pass to Harris. She'll immediately pop a three. That's no good as the rebound comes off. Held there momentarily, but it comes loose back to Harris. Galloway from the right side. That's no good. Harris is everywhere. She gets another rebound as it comes back outside, back to Harris. Her pass intercepted by Lusk. 2-on-2. Here comes the Thunder. Back down low. The layup missed down low. As the Indians have the rebound there, and they give it back to Harris, back up into the front court. Preston running quickly as it comes back to Wakely. She'll look at a three from the left side. That's going to be short as well. as the rebound there comes off to Emma Quall again.
The Indians are showing a lot of hustle on the start of this second half.
Quall tries to turn baseline as falling down was Marlowe, and she'll draw the foul. And for Ella, that's going to be 3 fouls on her. First foul of the second half against the Indians as Lusk will bring it in. Baseline front court here for the Thunder. She gets it into Garza out near the three-point line. Back down to Lusk at the right elbow. Back down low. Back to Garza. Three-pointer from straight away is no good. Lusk has the rebound there. She's taller than everybody. Why not? Back down low as it goes to Qualls. She's able to bank it in for her first 2 points of the game.
Good basketball by Lusk. She found the open person underneath the basket, an easy layup. Good passing, good offense.
Cross-court pass from Wakely to Harris. Tried to get it back to Galloway, and Lusk is there to intercept the pass again. 34-10. Just under 6.5 to play here in quarter number 3. Dan Hubbard along with John Slaughter with you from Pocatello tonight. Marshall back down low, kick it back outside to Lusk. Give it back to Hawkinson, a 3. Needs a bounce, won't get it. Garza with the rebound, put it back in. No basket. Nope, they're going to call a foul before the shot on the rebound.
Yeah, I thought she actually stepped out myself, but pushed by, was it Wakely or?
No, the foul's going to get charged against Marlowe, and Ella's got 4 now here in the just the early moments of quarter number 3. As the pass comes into Hawkinson, back to Lusk, a 3 is good.
Yeah. And the shooting continues.
She only had 8 in the first half, but now she's got 11 after that 3, and it's 37-10 as they've outscored the Indians 5-0 here in the third quarter so far, and they steal the ball down here on the defensive end. Here come the Thunder again back the other way. As again, standing all alone under the basket is Quall for another layup, and timeout called by the Indians. 5:44 remaining here in quarter number 3. It's 39-10 as this timeout brought to you by Magnolia Road. Ladies, remember, whether it's tops, bottoms, shoes, or accessories, it's Magnolia Road at 12 North State Street in downtown Preston. This is a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Group presentation of Preston Indian basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need. Quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston. Halftime score from over at Westside tonight, John. It is Soda Springs leading Westside 31-18. I don't remember if it was tonight or tomorrow, but Westside is enshrining their first class in their new Hall of Fame, and Lyle Henderson's going in as part of that first class ever into the new Westside Hall of Fame.
Well, he's been a big part of Westside for a lot of years.
Preston to the front court. Galloway has it in the left corner. Skip pass back outside to Harris. A 3. Looks good. Needs a bounce. How about 2? Nope. The rebound is off to Nelson, and Ellie able to put that back. She's got 6 in her first game back, and it's 39-12. Ball held by Hawkinson on the left side. Back out top to the left elbow comes to Quall. Nice pass down low, and it's Lusk for the easy layup from the left side.
Yeah, Lusk is all over the floor too tonight. She's doing a great job for Pocatello tonight.
She's got 13, and it's 41-12. 5 minutes exactly remaining here in the third quarter. As Galloway has it, back outside, skip pass to Wakely, a three-pointer from the left side. That's no good. Long rebound again comes off to Marshall. Ahead they get it to Lusk. She saves it, throws it back on the floor, but she threw it right to Riley Harris. Harris back up in the front court here for the Indians as it comes to Wakely. Try to get it down low. Garza deflects that pass. It finds its way back to Wakely again. Back to Harris. Galloway has it now. Free throw line extended right. Back to Nelson. Ellie tried to go down the middle. Found herself in a crowd. Dribbled it off her knee. However, the last touch by Garza, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Kennison tried to pick it up, but she couldn't quite grab the handle, come off her leg. off of Kennison Garza.
Wakely inbounds, gets it to Galway, top of the key. And tries to bounce it down low to Knapp. That's knocked away and stolen as Quall picks it up. She's having a great senior night. As the pass is deflected, goes away from Garza. As Quall picked it up, back to Garza from the left baseline. Gets the soft shooter's touch as that one rolls in for her.
Yep, Kennison Garza.
43-12. As Preston trailing, as it's a Knapp to get that one to roll in, and her first points of the night.
That was a good pass by Wakely over there.
Back to Lusk. Foul underneath. It's going to be on the drive, so it's going to go against Brightly Harris. And that'll be first of the night against Brightly and the second of the quarter against the Indians. So it'll be Thunder ball underneath their own basket. As Quall and Lusk both leave, Garza will bring it in. 43-14. 3:47 to play here in the third. Comes back over. Hagler doesn't take the shot. She'll bring it back to the top of the key. Back over onto the left side as it comes back again to Hawkinson. Stands in three-point range. Gets it back down low. Hagler can't go up. As Harris able to strip it away. Picked up there by Knapp for the Indians. And then a foul in the backcourt against Garza.
Yeah, Kennison reached around and fouled Macy underneath. But Keller was wide open. I was hoping they'd get the ball to her. She was, on that pass before Garza knocked it off.
First of the game on Garza. First of the quarter against the Pocatello. As Preston gets it back up into the front court. Pass is deflected, but it finds its way to Wakely anyways. Taylor holds it there. Harris has it. Free throw line extended left. Skip pass goes to nobody. In fact, it was to a couple of players sitting over on the bench with sweatshirts on.
Yeah, Romney was open, but Brightly's pass was going to her, but Romney came over towards her.
Quickly into the front court, they get it to Hagler, and Hagler will put that one in. She now has 3 in the game, and it's 45-14. That's a 31-point lead here for Pocatello. As they force it down low, tried to get it to a Keller. Knocked away, touched by a couple of different people, but it's going to be last touched by Pocatello.
That was, by Keller. Oh, no, I thought.
Nope, they're going to give it to the Indians. Keller, who averages about 5.5 points a game, actually a little more than that, almost 6, is struggling to get shots tonight. As that one, she doesn't get a shot, but it bounces off the back of the iron and comes down, and it's Hawkinson with the rebound. Quickly, here come the Thunder again back the other way as they kick it back outside. It comes back to Garza at the right elbow. Give it back to Hawkinson. Her three-pointer is no good as Keller has the rebound with 2.5 to play here in the quarter. 45-14, Preston trails big here tonight as back to Keller. Looks at a three. Again, that one won't go down. Knapp runs into Garza. They won't call the foul as he made contact on the rebound. Saving the ball on the floor is Hawkinson. Quickly, here comes the Thunder again back the other way. Right, Bringhurst up into the front court. Drives down the paint, throw it up toward the basket, throw it up and throw it in.
Yeah, a little prayer shot though, but good touch. Rolls off the rim and goes in.
What do they say? You miss 100% of the shots you never take.
That's right.
Famous quote from Wayne Gretzky. Famous basketball player. Yeah, right. 47-14. Force the ball inside again, taken away. Hawkinson has it. Tried to throw it down low for a layup to the cutting Hagler. It's off her hands. Picked up again by the Indians. Romney back up in the front court. Gives it off to Harris on the angle left. Down in the left corner it comes to Wakely. Wakely stops, pops for 3. No good. High rebound is pulled down by Hagler with Harris right on her hip in the back court. And she'll give it off. Quickly it comes back up in the front court. Back to Bringhurst. Looks at a 3. No good. One of the rare threes they've missed tonight. Back down low to Garza, and she able to put it up and in. And she got good position on Keller, and nothing that Keller could do about it.
Yep, that's a tough one to stop when she's right under the basket like that.
49-14 inside the final minute here of quarter number 3. Harris to Knapp off her hands, picked up again. Another turnover by the Indians. As again, here come the Thunder again back the other way. Bringhurst again, back down low to Garza. Jumping and landing on her back was Keller, and then Garza puts it in anyway, and it counts.
Oh, they're going to say it was not on the shot. basket doesn't count.
Wow, how is that not on the shot?
I don't. If I was Kennison, I would say, hey, wait a minute.
Fouls on Keller, her first. Fourth on the Indians as a team in the quarter. But there's only 44 seconds left in the quarter as Hagler will bring it in. Brings it in deep to Hawkinson. Back outside, comes back to Bringhurst. Now back to Johnson again on the right side. Holds it there. Back down in the corner. Back to Bringhurst again. Swing it back over to Rogers. Back to Bringhurst. As again back to Hawkinson. A lot of time to shoot. Just passing the ball around, making the Indians chase the ball. Three-pointer from the left corner is no good by Bringhurst. As the rebound comes down to Keller with 15 seconds left in the quarter. Indians throw it up into the front court. And the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indians as it was Hawkinson to knock the ball out of bounds with 12 seconds left in the quarter.
I sure appreciate Coach Coons out there. Her positivity, for these girls and trying to encourage them is just phenomenal.
Romney driving, 6 seconds in the quarter, back down low, trying to get it to Nelson, knocked away. That's the way the quarter's going to end. Another big quarter for Pocatello as they'll go to the fourth with a handy lead. They lead 49-14 over the Indians as we go to the fourth. This is the Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Indian basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
We'll go to the fourth. The fourth quarter of tonight's game is brought to you by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. We start the fourth, and what should be a running clock as Preston trails by 35, 49-14. Down low, Lusk kicks it back outside. A three-pointer put up by Bringhurst. That's no good, and a whistle and a foul in the backcourt.
That Keller was fouled by number 0.
Zero is Johnson.
Johnson.
That's her second. First against the Thunder in the quarter, and yes, indeed, it is indeed a running clock. So here comes Harris up the floor. 7:27 left in the game, but she gets to the midcourt stripe. Keller has it in the right corner, back outside. Flip it back to Romney. Romney back to Keller on the right side. Tried to get the pass back down low to Nelson, but Lusk, who is 6 foot anyway, and is about 8 foot with her arms straight up in the air, able to knock the ball away.
Yeah, that's what I say. With her and Kennison down underneath there, that's a tough 3-4-5 position.
Romney, Harris, free throw line extended right. Back out top to Romney. Swing it back to Galloway. A three from the left side. That's no good. Lusk has the rebound. Quickly up the floor as they try to break Bringhurst. He will knock the ball down, then go and get it as it comes back outside to Rogers. Back to Lusk. Swing it back over back to Johnson. She tries to drive and gets a run over from behind by Galloway. It'll be a foul on her. And for Brindley Galloway, that's going to be her first of the game. So Pocatello ball, baseline front court. As they'll cut runners across the key. Holding finally gets it in. As it comes to Johnson down the middle, throw it to Lusk. Lusk gets it back outside to Rogers. Rogers Back to Bringhurst, tries to go back to Lusk. It's deflected. Nope, just over her head, so she didn't touch it.
Yeah, it was. She thought Lusk was backing up, but she didn't. She came forward, and it kind of went over her head.
So the turnover gives the ball back to the Indians, who quickly get it up into the front court. Harris back to Galway on the left side. Inside it comes to Nelson, back outside. Harris from the right elbow, able to knock that one down.
Hey, we got a couple points there.
Harris right at her average of 7 points a game, 49-16, 5.5 to play. As it comes back to Johnson, wants to drive the right side all the way, lay it up and in.
Great drive. Open lane. Looked at nothing but the basket on that one.
Her first 2 points of the game, it's 51-16. Harris gets it to Galway. Reaching in to knock the ball away as Taylor Rogers stripped it away from her, knocked it out of bounds. Knapp and Wakely back into the game as it's Keller and Galway to go back to the bench here for the Indians. As we go under 5 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter, Wakely, Harris, back inside to Knapp, holds it, kicks it back outside. Romney back to Knapp. Nice pass down low, but she can't make the hoop as she hit it off the bottom of the rim. As it comes back to Rogers, back up in the front court. Rogers to Johnson. Lusk has it on the left side. Back to the top of the key. Comes back there to Rogers. Back to Lusk. She'll give it down low to the cutting Quall, who missed the layup in her final home game as a senior. Getting extended playing time tonight. Harris. Front court, gives it back to Wakely for the Indians. Back to Romney. Looks inside, nothing there. She goes back to Wakely, swing it back to Harris, back in the left corner. Harris has it there. Now back on the right side, back to Romney. A three is good.
Hey, there's a good shot by the Indians. Outside three-pointer.
Her first points of the game, 51-19. Under 4 minutes to play as we're halfway through the fourth. As driving Rogers back outside, give it back to Hagler. That shot no good. As down low, Johnson standing all by herself, has the rebound, and she's fouled going back up.
Now that's going to go on Romney. She tried to prevent that basket. She did with the foul.
So Romney draws her third. As Adri Johnson to the free throw line. And the first one's no good. She's a junior. She has 2 points in the game. She did not score in that first game against the Indians back in Preston a couple of weeks ago. 51-19. Johnson's second. It rattles around and falls in. She has 3 points tonight, and it's 52-19. 3 minutes to play here in regulation as Harris back up into the front court for the Indians. Wakely down low, back to Marlowe. They surround her, a quadruple teamer, so they kick it back to Harris, who hits the three.
It's two good buckets by Brightly.
So Brightly with 10 tonight. Up into the front court, a three-pointer to match from the left corner, put up. That's no good. As Harris has it back in the back court. As trying to see who that was who shot the ball. Those pink numbers on white shirts, unfortunately, are hard to read sometimes. It's Addie Johnson who took the shot. Marlowe, again, throws it right into the big arms of Lusk. As finally it comes back outside as Romney has it there for the Indians. Swing it all the way back to Harris. 2:10 to play. Back to Marlowe again on the right side. Marlowe against Hagler, wants to drive, runs over Hagler, and it's going to be an offensive foul, and that's going to be 5 on Marlowe.
Yeah, she had momentum going in, but she just kept backing up. Is it Bringhurst? No, Rogers.
So Marlowe, in her first game back from that foot injury, fouls out with 1:40 to play. 52-22, a 30-point lead here for Pocatello. They will clinch home court advantage in the upcoming conference tournament, which gets started in about a week and a half. Back outside to Johnson. Again, back outside as it comes again to Rogers. Rogers lost it. She's got to go chase it over by the scorer's table as they get it back to Garza. Top of the key, back to Johnson. Wants to drive, back to Garza with 10 on the shot clock. Rogers takes a three. That's going to be short. as the rebound is off, picked up by Romney, and Johnson reaches in. It'll be a held ball, they'll call it, but it's going to stay with the Indians. 1 minute to play with the running clock. This one long since decided. Preston trails by 30. As in the front court, it comes to Wakely with 49 seconds left and a foul down low against Pocatello. Preston will keep the ball back in they'll have them out of bounds.
They might not even get it inbounds. Clock's running down quick.
Yep, 38 seconds left. Wakely will bring it in as the foul goes against Quall. That's her third. As Wakely holds it, back outside, it comes to Romney. 29 seconds left in the game. Back to Harris. Harris back to the top of the key. Shot clock is off. As they'll swing it down low, trying to get it to Keller. It was deflected, but then off of Keller's hands and goes out of bounds.
Yeah, they have an open shot outside. Take it. They've got nothing to lose.
Absolutely. Pocatello ball in the backcourt, but the clock's going to run down before they can even get the ball up into the front court. As Rogers dribbles it with 2, with 1, and that's it. As the clock runs out tonight on the Indians, as they lose tonight to the Pocatello Thunder, losing by 30. 52-22 the final. As we'll take a timeout, John and I will be back after this with the Ralph's Construction postgame show from here in Pocatello. We'll be right back. The postgame show is next. Stay with us. Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch. Relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now, stay tuned. The Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming up next.
105.5 FM KACH.
I'm Dan Keller, Mayor of Preston, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jay Butters with Alta Bank, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, this is Lyle Fuller with the Fuller & Fuller Law Firm, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Larry Morrison with Evergreen Financial Partners. We are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
105.5 KACH. We're Preston Proud, Idaho Strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield, Logan.
It's time for the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap the just completed game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at what's ahead for the Preston teams. The postgame show is brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building quality designer homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. For more information, call 435-232-1837. Well, it's a happy crowd here on senior night in Pocatello as the Lady Thunder knock off the Lady Indians tonight by 30, winning 52-22. We talked about it right from the top of the show tonight, John. It was going to be a tough assignment for the Lady Indians, and very much it was.
Right. Even though it's going to be a long bus ride home for the Indians and the fans and for us, Dan, because, we all want them to succeed.
Right.
But, the thing of it is we do have some talent. We're young. And we run into a very good Pocatello team. And every coach, I don't care what level you play in, every coach is going to run into a night or a game where you're just going to be outmanned and outplayed.
Yep.
And that's going to happen. So, the girls need to pick up their heads and move on.
Yep, absolutely. And it's all part of a learning situation. A lot of the girls on the Preston team are still learning to play the game. And sometimes when you run into a team, as you mentioned, that's more seasoned, has more experience, those things are going to happen.
Well, you can tell these girls have played together for quite a while. And, I'm going to brag about Pocatello's front three. That 3, 4, 5 spot for Pocatello is just phenomenal. They shoot inside, outside, rebound. They move the ball, can dribble, handle the ball. They're just a good duo.
You're talking about Abby Lusk, Kinsey Garza, and Ellie Hawkinson, who tonight combined for half their points. Between the three of them, they had 29 of the 52 points.
Right. That just goes to show the experience. And but they have 5 players out there, and the other 2, we're not excluding them. They help move the ball around and get the ball to the right people. A good organized team.
Absolutely. So Preston falls tonight by a score of 52-22. We'll come back, check the scoring, see how all that mixes out. We'll do that as we continue on this Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Group presentation of Preston Indian basketball on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
All right, let's look at the final scoring totals in the game tonight, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance. The Smith Agency. Stop by their office at 33 South 1st East in Preston. For the Pocatello Thunder tonight, it was Adri Johnson who finished the game with 3 points. Abby Lusk had 13. Helly Bringhurst had 3. Liv Marshall had 3. Emma Qualls on senior night had 4. Ellie Hawkinson had 6. Taylor Rogers with 3. Kensington Garza had 10. And Sage Hagler finished the game with 3. For the Indians, Macy Knapp with 2. Taylor Wakely did not score. Either did Dottie Keller in the game, nor did Ellie Marlowe before she fouled out. Addie Romney had 3. Brightly Harris led the Indians in scoring. She had 10. Ellie Nelson finished with 6 and 1 point in the game for Brightly Galloway. 52-22, the final. Will come back with some final thoughts right after this.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment.
All right, welcome back here to Pocatello. We'll get some final thoughts here from John before we say goodnight. Final score 52-22. John, please find something positive.
Okay, Dan, I'm going to tell you, it's fun to be with you sometimes.
Thank you.
If you could only hear him off a microphone. What can you say? That's just a good team. Pocatello's a good team. Preston is a good team when they have competitive things. We're just outmanned right now in this district as far as Pocatello goes, but they'd beat almost any team in 5A.
Right.
And so they're good, and I just appreciate these girls and their hustle. They don't give up. I mean, that fourth quarter, the last 2-3 minutes you saw, they scored 8 points and most of their points in the fourth quarter because they didn't quit. They kept shooting, they kept driving. Brightly got hot, hit a couple of threes, and that's what they need to keep doing. Urgency is a big thing in basketball.
Well, next up for the Lady Indians is a 3-game homestand to close out the regular season. It all gets started on Tuesday night with the rescheduled game against Star Valley. Now, make note of the special start time. That game will tip off at 6 p.m. next Tuesday night. The Polar Bear pregame show will start at 5:30. Our next broadcast is for the boys team. That comes up tomorrow night as the Preston boys welcome back to Preston Gym the Blackfoot Broncos, as the Polar Bear pregame show tomorrow gets started just after 7 with the tip-off at 7:30. That'll wrap up our coverage for tonight. The executive producer of KCH Radio Sports is Val Cook. The associate producer is Cody Olson. Our studio coordinator tonight has been John Beverly, and our stage manager here, John Beverly. We'll remind you of the final score, as it was 52-22 as Pocatello beats Preston. For John Slaughter, I'm Dan Hubbard saying goodnight, and thanks for listening on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Preston Lady Indian Basketball on MyLocalRadio.com, FM 105.5 KACH, and on the My Local Radio Sports Network. Good night from here in Pocatello.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.